Hello, good morning. Today is UK time, 9:26 p.m. I've not really been. I did a few videos the other day, but I've not really been on due to lack. I've recently had some issues with sleeping. I have a dysfunctional sleeping pattern. With that being said, anyway, I'll get into it another day. Basically, I'm gonna be doing something like I don't think anyone has ever done, but it's like if you're in a mood or you're pissed off or you got something in your mind, people always say write it down, and that way it'll be less stressful for you. But basically, I'm gonna be doing it on here. So to address all that, basically, I've got a friend on Facebook. I'm not gonna give out his name because nobody needs to know his name. Anyway, I know I'm probably saying all this wrong, but I'm gonna say it anyway, and in due time I will learn to say things properly in a way that people understand it, and hopefully I will get better at it and I'll be able to progress more. So a friend of mine on Facebook set up a page to do with people, basically for people with disabilities to express themselves, talk about what their feelings are, basically to come forward and basically talk to each other. You can basically to meet new people on there. I've never actually told anybody about my problems or the way I'm feeling, or say for example, well, not an example but an actual fact that I suffer with depression. That's enough, but stuff like that. So basically, we've been going on there. I've been on there quite a while. That's probably why I've not done any videos for the channel right in a minute. But still, I've been doing something useful. Basically, the page is there for people with disabilities because there's nothing out there for us. We're basically slang. We're basically in a dark place. Well, not a dark place, but we're in a place hidden from the world. So basically, there's nothing there for us. It's for people like us, like me, to communicate with others. The other night, something that really pissed me off. My friend, well, my mate, my long time. Basically, I've known him from college. He's set up this webpage on Facebook. Anybody can join, but it's basically for people to understand what people with disabilities, and basically they'll explain to you on how they feel, so people can get an understanding about what it's about. Basically, he expressed his feelings. He told people what happened in his past, and the reason with the way that he is today. I'm not going to go into any details because it's not my place to say. That's for him. Basically, and people just started coming out saying all sorts of random crap like this, that. I don't actually know what happened at the beginning, but when I did go on there, I was actually busy myself. People were having a go at him, and he did apologise, and then in the end, that's when I found out what actually happened. That someone had said something, he took it the wrong way, and instead of correcting him, they all just had a go at him, had a pop at him. So basically, it got aggressive on there. I mean, everything's okay now, but it got aggressive on there. It led to me blocking 2 people on Facebook that, well, really, I don't, well, they're good friends, but I've not really known them long, so it doesn't really matter about that. People started ripping into him. One woman reported the page, bearing in mind the page is to do with people with disabilities. So basically, a person without a disability thinks, they basically think that they know, they can understand a person with a disability when in actual fact that they can't. I mean, take me. I'm not gonna say for example because it's the truth. I'm disabled. I have severe learning difficulties. I have a heart condition. I have Tourette's. I have ADHD. I've probably got other things as well that I don't actually know about. I mean, as I'm doing that with my neck, they're called tics. That's part of the Tourette's. I mean, when I was at school, I used to get the school bus every morning, and one day, well, I used to get the school bus on the morning and after school, and one day after school, I got on the bus, and as I paid, there were 3 lasses stood at the front of the bus, and as I'm doing that, it's basically me being in a place that I've never been before. It was my first time getting a school bus. I was nervous. People used to call me horseboy. They just used to rip the piss out of me, left, right and centre. I got bullied a lot at school. I had 1 or 2 friends, but they weren't the most popular kids. Not like the friends I've got today. But yeah, one woman reported the page because she was getting aggressive and throwing verbal abuse at us, and she basically didn't like the way we were talking to her, even though she'd started it. And I basically finished the argument, because I told everybody, look, you either get off the page or you're going to get blocked. They didn't take no notice, and then we all just came offline anyway until the next day. It basically turns out my mate was sort of drunk, but you can't really blame that on drink, because some people get aggressive, some people don't. He weren't getting aggressive, it was just expressing his feelings, letting his emotions out, and obviously it got the better of him, and everyone just, instead of correcting him on what he'd done wrong, because he apologised after. I mean, even though people weren't taking any notice of his apology, he just kept apologising, and they just kept throwing verbal abuse at him. So I'm basically recording this today because I was going to do it a while ago, but I was just too much in a pissed off mode, and I would have ended up lobbing my phone and shouting on the video instead of talking like I'm talking now. If you leave any comments below, because I'm going to end the video now, if you leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I'll get back to you on another video regarding the life of a person with disabilities. So, because basically the channel that he created is basically there for people with disabilities to come out, so we basically get noticed, because there's nothing out there for us. Old, young, doesn't matter what they are, they've got a whatever form of disability they have, it doesn't matter. We're equal to everybody else as a human being. So, with that being said, peace. I'd say prosperity, but I'm not going to get all psycho and hysterical and shit. But yeah, so just comment and I'll get back to you on the next video. And I think I'm gonna make the whole disability thing a topic, because I'm trying to start something up on that. But anyway, I'll talk about that in another video. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.